Welcome to Daily Buzz News.
Yes.
General Mkhwanazi testified that you are part of the Big Five. He only named two in his statement, yourself and Mr. Malife. And he says there are three others that you are too. Are you part of the Big Five?
No, I'm not.
Do you know Mr. Malife?
Yes, I know him.
You know him?
Yes, I do.
Not personally, but you know him. How do you know him?
I know him personally.
You know him personally?
Yes.
Do you work together in this Big Five arrangement?
No, I know him because he used to come and visit someone who was my client, and he was very close with that person. So when I say personally, I'm not saying he was a friend. I'm saying I can see him, I can be with him when he was visiting my client.
So you are testifying that there's no such thing as a Big Five. You are not part of the Big Five that does robberies and trafficking and drugs and armed robbery. That's what you testifying. But General Mkhwanazi testified that you are. So who's lying on those?
I'm not saying it does not exist. I don't know about it, the Big Five thing.
But the fact that you are part of, you are one of them.
Yes, I know that I'm not part of it.
So who's lying?
I'm not part of it.
Who's lying?
I don't want to use the word lie, but what I can
use a word, because now I have to decide. We've got two versions of the same thing.
Yes.
We can't take both. So I need to hear for the record. Are you saying that General Mkhwanazi is lying, or are you saying you can't say he's lying?
I'm saying if it's not a positive, then it must be a negative. So I'm saying I don't know anything about that. I'm not part of that.
So he's lying.
What he's saying, I don't know how. I think he's the one who needs to prove that.
Based on is it untrue?
Yes, untrue.
Okay. Mr. Matlala, do you love money?
Yes, I do.
Sorry?
Yes, I do.
You know, there's a scripture in the Bible that says the love of money, not money, the love of money,
yes,
is the root of all evil. Do you know that scripture?
Yes, but I'm not a Christian.
Sorry?
I'm not a Christian.
That's okay, but you know the scripture.
Yes, I know the scripture. My religion says that we must enjoy everything that God has put on this earth, but legally and in a way that we don't tend to be greedy about it.
And I agree with that too. It's basically saying to you, stay away from evil.
Yes.
And now this scripture I'm talking to you about says, what is the root of it? What we see is the fruit, but the root of it is the love of money. You say that you love money.
Yes, I do.
Now I have with me something that was given as testimony or as evidence, allegedly from bizportal.gov.za. And it states that for your business, Cat Security, Mr. Hangwani Morgan Mayemela was added as director of that company in 2017. Is this true?
Yes, that's true.
Now, it's very widely reported that he was the one that spearheaded the network who benefited from the contracts at Tembisa Hospital. And your company, as you testified and is in your statement, received RFQs from those contracts or from the hospital because you were registered as a vendor and you received RFQs.
Yes.
Babita Diakora, she reported that that's how this corrupt acts was happening at Tembisa Hospital. And there would be vendors, RFQs would be given, but the companies were selected not in the normal way. And we now know that you are one of the companies that benefited, and the man on the top is a director in one of your companies. Now, you spoke earlier about how you felt pain, the hurt of having lost your mom, the hurt that you felt, and how you had to grow up. I want to put it to you that the gentleman that's a director, those RFQs that you're receiving in that way, Babita was shot 12 times in front of a yard. You see that feeling that you had, or maybe still have? She has a 12-year-old daughter who's now going through exactly the same. How does that make you feel?
Oh, you mean for someone losing her mother?
She lost her mother.
Yes, that's a very
because of the kind of way this business contracts was done at Tembisa, and her mother exposed it, and she was shot. Now that's evil.
Yes, I agree.
And do you know why that evil took place? You might not have been there that day. That evil took place, that her mother exposed, because all those people, including what you participated and received benefit from, was due, the root of them was the love of money. That evil, the root of it is the love of money. Mr. Matlala, I respect all faiths, even yours. And one thing I know, Allah Akbar, God is great. And I tell you today as I close, God has entered the ring. God has entered the ring to fight this evil in our country. All of you are going to lose. You see what you see here? It's not just personal vendettas. It's God entering the ring. You know, scripture speaks of the number 12. And you see my colleagues making fun of it. But I put it to you, that child is 12 years old, was 12 years old at the time. She was shot with 12 bullets. The number 12 speaks of a new governmental order. Babita, her blood is speaking from the ground. There's a new governmental order coming. All these whistleblowers that are being victimized, they are going to win. And those involved in evil is going to lose.
Thanks for watching.